So yesterday we have gone through with the one tool that we call social engineering to find information or to fetch data or details. Correct. That is a part of social engineering attack, you can say. We do basically to create a fake page or redirect it. That what we do in the terms of fetching informations. Correct. Now to grab more information, so we have to work on more websites. So that's the first is we have the IP address. This is the two things that which actually help us to more further finding details, or we are targeting some website to fetch data. Correct. That is more important to work on it. So here we can take examples. We have multiple websites are available that we can do. The very good website that I use, it's OS domain tool is available that we can grab. So this is the one website which give you a detail about the IP address, like particularly remember I have told you that the IP address is distributed by the organization called INA. Correct. It's an international organization from where we are getting the IP address. It can be IPv4 or it can be IPv6. Okay. Now in both the areas, depending on the different country and the service provider, so that we call as ISP information. So that information we have to fetch. Let's suppose we have some website is available. We can take an example as a reference. Any website name, or you can take any domain name also. Just suppose like I have taken www.paypal.com. Okay, like something like this. So there you can see we got the who is record. Who is record is generally the thing is that it will provide you the service provider information, like from where the website is hosted. Correct. To get the data and to get the information, something like that. So you can see it's PayPal Incorporation, then register in country US. You can see registrar name. There you can see details, how many old the domain it is all about, the name servers, then you can see the country location, that thing. Okay, like this is how you can get it, and the domain information look like this way. Okay, dedicatedly you can see PayPal is a big company, so they have a dedicated hosting, dedicated IP range, and that's how it works. Same thing goes with the Google, Facebook, Microsoft, like they are the big companies. So we have one single IP address which is dedicated because they have buy that particular IP or range to host their multiple services. Okay, now coming to some small website. Here you can see this information is hidden, like original information like billing name, street, city, postal code, like these are the informations are hidden because that thing we can do from the back end of the something called cPanel, which we also call as a control panel, from where we can what we can say simply manage website hosting features, like the database connectivity, multiple website we have to host, their SSL certificate, like these things that we can say handle it. So that information is hidden. There we have one option called DNS security. So that thing we can enable. That's why when we do as a public recon, because it is free, everybody can do this thing, not only me or you. For a normal person also who have little knowledge to grab information about the IP domain name or the IP address, they can do it. Okay, so this is for a like a big name. If let's suppose we take some local examples, that we have the feature which you call as sharing hosting. So here what actually happened on one public IP address, we have multiple websites are running. So if we found IP address, we can do a reverse IP lookup to fetch other websites which are hosted on the same portal. Okay, this thing how the concept is clear, because here we have to find more information about the IP address and domain name. So basically we have to understand about the hosting concept properly. If you have heard about GoDaddy company, maybe the HostGator, Hostinger, etc. Like these are the companies are available, correct? So what they are providing, what are their services are there? The first is the domain name, that we can call as the website name. Then they have the hosting plans, like this thing they are providing, and then SSL certificate security, like that part they do. So not every person buying the hosting plan as a dedicated approach. If we take example of you know the GoDaddy as example. So if you go here, you can see domain means like the website name. If you want to start your own website, you can start finding the domain name and you can get it. Then we have the hosting plans are available. Okay, now in hosting plans you can see, like you want to go with the website host, web hosting plus option is also available. And then they also providing something called servers, like a dedicated hosting. So in dedicated hosting we have a single IP address, single server for a single website, but the charges are a little bit higher compared to normal this website hosting, because this is the share hosting, like on a same server multiple websites are running. So that thing we have to understand properly. There you can see, like low cost, don't worry about the price part. Like here you can see like what are the services they have and how they grab it. So if we found any IP address on a website, then we can do this kind of information properly. Okay, and right now this is a single one. So here you can see reverse IP lookup option is available. Then you have to click there and search. So on the same public IP on 153, you can see other domain is also running, like paypal-mina.com is there, paypal.co, paypal.co.il, like subdomains of countries they have taken. So PayPal is a big company, so they have taken multiple domain names. So that's why they have the dedicated. The options are available. If we go with something, let's suppose the hacking article. So this is the one website we have available. Okay, now if I take this particular domain and then we do the who is lookup. So there you can see we got the information, like the current, it is hosting through name server. They have Cloudflare because they have that thing. All the information will be here, but you can see all the information they have protected, like a redacted for privacy, redacted to privacy, redacted to privacy. Only the two name server which I am getting, that is from Cloudflare. So it's again a one security provider company which just enhancing the security website of the information that cannot be leaked. So if I go to their public IP to do a reverse engine, then you can see they have some multiple different website is also running on the same particular IP address, which is hosted on this particular IP, and you will get. So if you go there, you can get more details like this one. Okay, so there is one something we have decode 24 hours dot website is there. Okay, which is also running on the same IP address. Like this is how you can grab options and details is available. So some website is not that much protected, and some website is got protected. So here you can get a detail about the admin, something like this, the phone number. So this particular owner of the website had not secured the things. You can see the little address, CT, then CT port, like this thing. So that's how we can grab the information of IP address and the part. So we have hosting option is available, because see, if we know the IP address, so it starts from something like this way and can goes up to the you can say 223.255.255.255. Okay, so it is from class A to class C. We only use in public network. And if you go from 2 to 4 to this, so this is like research and educational purpose websites and links you will get it. So that is not used in a public approach or not in the service part. So we have a very limited IP address are available on which we have to run multiple websites and upcoming new websites anybody is buying. So on the same website we can got multiple sites also sometimes. Only the thing is that we have to grab information according to that. So that's the way we grab the information. So this is a very good website, domains.org. You can even search on Google, you will get the free multiple different website to show same that kind of information. This is, so there you can say this was domain and IP address lookup. Lookup means we are grabbing more information in the detail part. Okay, now let's jump to the next part about the called DNS. So everybody knows that DNS stands for domain name system. It is working on port number 53 and it is a part of UDP protocol. It's a fast delivery communication approach, not the TCP. There we are waiting for. So TCP is working on 80, that is the HTTP, and it is working on TCP. Like this is how the communication is happening. So what's the role of DNS is first question that comes. So the first role is to convert the IP address into domain name, correct? Because we can easily remember the website name instead of the IP address. That is the first thing. And how we can find? We can find any domain you can say, we simply remember it. Whenever I told domain, that we call, you can say website name. Okay, IP address. So the first command that you have to use, that we call the ping utility. Ping is a particular one to just send ICMP packet to initiate the communication. So this command you can use in Windows, Linux, as well as in Mac also. So you can go to CMD, or you can say in the terminal, and there if you type ping command and whatever the domain you want to ping, let's suppose if I want to ping Microsoft.com, so you will get a specific IP address. There you can see ping dot, this is the IP address we have found. Okay, now it is giving a timeout because that we are not using it. And if you go with the ping facebook.com, you can see we got some reply. So now Facebook website is working on the IPv6 version, not IPv4. Here Microsoft have the IPv4 while Facebook is working on that. And if I ping for IBM.com, so you can see IBM is also working on the IPv6. Of course they have the IPv4 also. We can convert online. We have converters are available, like IPv4 to IPv6 converters are available. So that thing we can do, or vice versa. That's not a problem is there. Only the thing is that we have to understand the communication part. Okay, so first thing is clear. Now all over the world you have seen some websites that is having .com. Some website you have maybe seen .co.us. Some website you have seen generally the educational website is .edu, organization is .org. Some network related websites like this. Then we have co for cooperation, and we have others also that we can use it. I think these or this there more. So total this kind of domain is called total 13 domain is only available. That also we can call as a top level domain. Okay, second level domain, if you talk about SLD. So that will be like country wise. Like if you go with .edu .in, you can go .edu.us websites, educational website, .org.us, something like that. You have domain. So that we call particular second level domain we have. Okay, so that thing we can do. I will showcase you here. There you can see. Government website will be .gov. So there you can see dot is refer as a root, and this is the main domains like .net, .edu, .com. So this is called the TLDs, top level domains, and this is very limited. Only 13 domain is available all over the world. That is already defined. Now there we can take an example like example.com, hello.com. This is the website we are doing. Now that we call as second level domain because there we are integrating with some countries and that thing. After that, there we have the subdomain is available. Subdomain is like we have the main service and then we are getting some second service. So best example we can take about the Google. So if we open a official site of Google, so it will be what it will be. I can type google.com in Safari, Firefox to work, but it redirect to where it's on search engine because Google is a main search engine through which it got famous and we are using on a daily basis. But they also providing their sub different services, correct? So taking example of mail. So the mail will be mail.google.com they have. If we talk about drive, Google Drive, so it will be drive.google.com. If you are going within a sheet, that is online Word kind of document that we use, we have the calendar.google.com. If you want to do Google Meeting, so we have the meet.google.com. Like these are the things. So this is what we call the subdomain. Even this thing www also part of subdomain, World Wide Web, google.com. So this is all subdomain. Okay, if you see something like this or name, so that is a second level domain. And if you see like this thing, so this is all about not this will not come like country level. So that we call as a TLD. Okay, that's the options we have available. Now this is the information we have grabbed. Now very important part, the URL structure. International. What is URL? That is uniform resource locator, and in a simple way what we get is a website link that we asked yesterday. We are asking about which podcast you are listening, so that podcast link you have given, but from that information how much information we can grab, that we need to understand. So you can go to Google, you will just search here for URL structure, you will get lots of examples like something like this. Okay, so let's go with the autonomy, you can say. Okay, the image is not that much cool. Let's open the site. There you can see something we have. This is the protocol, the subdomain, main website name, domain name, then what is the category of the website and the blog post. Okay, so even we can say this is a directory, like in that particular location the website is we store some data and we are fetching the details, something like that. There also you can be like this thing. So we have the first, which we call a protocol, HTTP, HTTPS, FTP, SSH. These are the protocols are available. On a public portal, we generally use only HTTP or HTTPS. Okay, but in a local environment, we also go with other protocols. We have SSH, FTP to transfer local environment data at that time. But on a public portal, we go with the HTTP or HTTPS. okay, to open the website and that. Now we have the subdomain because World Wide Web, www, it's a part of subdomain. Then we have the root domain, or also you can say the main website name, and then the top level domain. Then we have the category, or article link, or the website content link you will get like this one. So these are the information we can grab by only a URL to get an idea that the website hierarchy, the website content, how it is, maybe showing the data or in content part. Okay, so there will be some location where the website in store like this kind of directories and data. So that thing we have to understand from here. Okay, so till here, anybody have any question or query? Of course, we have to do the checkout, like different website you can open. Take any favorite website which going to working on it. There you will get the information. Any kind of website you can the same structure you will get it. After the top level domain, maybe the this things will be changed depending on the how the website is designed by the developers. That is the first thing. Now, as a investigation or as a hacker, what are the information we have to grab? That is important. So the thing which we call as a DNS records. So that is important to we have to grab of any website to get more detail. So we have multiple you can say records are available. Record is something small data is stored about the domain name. Domain, it's a big thing, like in corporate we are using to authenticate also. So the simple we have the txt text record, then we have the A that we call as the IPv4 information. We have 4 time A, that is a IPv6 information it is stored. Then we have the SOA, it's called the start of authority info store. Then we have the CNAME, it called the canonical name. It's like an alias name of the main domain. Then we have the PTR, it's a pointer or info. It's just redirecting from one server to another server, or the website hosting plan to another that we have. Then you can go with the name. It's important area, name server. Like this is the original name of the web hosting provider, like which is running on the background, that information. Then you will get the MX record, so that is stand for the mail exchange record. Like we have seen some data which we can send from cross domain. Somebody have Yahoo Mail, somebody is using Outlook, Microsoft Mail, and we are using Gmail. So when we are sending data in a cross platform domain, so the information it's exchanged with the help of MX record. You will get the details. Okay, so these are the some you can see information is available. Then you can go with the SPF, it's called the sender policy framework, that how the mail and the exchange of data should be happen between two different domains. Then we have the DMARC, DNSSEC is there. So this thing we use for the DNS security records we have. Okay, apart from that more, but these are the main highlighted records information we have to grab in terms of understanding the website security, understand the domain security, this thing. So grabbing all this information we can grab from our website. MX Toolbox is a website is available. This website. Okay, it's have IP address also, domain information also, lots of things. So you can just go to this option, all tool. And here you will click on this DNS option. So these are the all different records are available. MX, PTR, whois, DMARC, DKIM is also there, DNS key, SRV record is there, IPv6, IPv4, SPF record, like more, these are the different records are available that we can look up to grab information. Okay, SPF is there, spam analyzer information. So you can just type any domain name here and you will get the information. Like if you talk about facebook.com, you can just simply hit enter. It's a free tool. So you will get the IPv4 of the Facebook website, which is something running like this. Now we can go for the another like DNS check or MX look part, or if you go with DNS like the domain health information. So there you can see now get the 4 name server information. Like in the background, the server is now handling the things, and the response time as per my geolocation. This is what you call the TTL. If you have seen when we send something, you can see we are getting some response. So this is the time, like from the main server to my end, how much time it will take to travel the packet. So that we call time to leave option, TTL. So this information we got. SEO record we didn't found because maybe they have hide or the information is expired, and all the different information we have found it, like IPv, DNS, that thing. So these are the actually records we have available, which is like highlighted on A, SPF, TXT, PTR, who is array information is required, like, and more is there. Okay, so this is the online tool which we use to grab information. You can take any other website also, not the same one. If you go with oracle.com, so there you can see we got the information on a public part. Now they are handling through Akamai International is a one website provider, hosting provider. So they are handling, and you can see name server is divided into I think 8 location, while Facebook have their 4 location to host a website on multiple location, while Oracle is a little big one we have. Okay, and then you can see the name servers and that all information. Like this is how we can grab information actually. Okay, so that's the website information you will get here. Okay, now these are the things we have grab information. Now the first question comes maybe in your mind, why should we do this information? What is the use of this information? Where should we apply this thing in an industry perspective? Correct, that is the first question comes. So it is a part of both the information what we call as a website testing perspective. See, if you are working as a pen tester in a company, and there you are providing the pen testing service for website. So if any customer comes to you that this is my website and you have to perform the testing and find the vulnerabilities and bugs we have available, so that later our developers can patch or that fix that particular issue or error is coming. So as a security engineer or as a pen tester, what will be the first interaction? Always it will be the website. So after getting a website name, what will be your next target? We need to find the IP location. Sorry, not the IP location, we don't tracking it. We have to find the IP address and hosting information, like where the website is actually hosted. If we talk about any website is running on online, at a certain level there will be some physical appearance from where the website is running and goes to public network. Getting an idea, that thing. So that thing we have to grab, and then we have to get information about the DNS. Mainly we here target about the URL directories to fetch some hidden data, and the subdomain to find out some there have the some other services is running. So from there we will find the loopholes. This process in a website we call as a recon, or you can say recognize. I think the spelling is not right, but that thing we do, recognize something. Even if search on internet website recon, you will get multiple tools are available. You can see pen test tool, a list if you go. Okay, if you got the good website, as I already have this. So there you can see they do website recon. So there we can find information about the domain name and that as a pen testing service. So let's go to there. Spelling is recognize. So I think yeah, AI SSNC. Okay, recognize is alternative word, or you can also say website recon for website hacking and testing purpose. Okay, let's go to the image option, and there you can do this kind of recon. ng is a tool also available. I will explain that thing also. These are the command tools, but today I just explain with the websites approach, which is available free of cost. So from there you can use it. Tomorrow I will explain on the recon part. Recon is there, NS lookup. These are the command tools that we use in Linux to fetch data. That is also free of cost. So this thing is is available free. We don't have to do some paid thing, kind of stuff. Only the thing is that we have to be aware about the technical terms that we have to work on it. Okay, so this thing we have to actually interact at a first step. That is what we call the information gathering about website. Then after finding the information, next step is to find the technology and programming language, like on which programming platform the website is designed. Let's suppose if I showcase you, this is the website we have available. So I'm using a one plugin in browser that we call the Webalizer. So it will tell you that the website is hosted on WordPress, CMS, programming languages, PHP, uh, endpoint security provided by the Cloudflare. They have the Twitter as a visit to get the latest tweet update from them, and other some advertisement tools or database. You can see we have MySQL. If you go to this website, we have the domain tool. So there you can see we got some information like analytics, security they already enabled. So here we didn't get the exact information like the website is hosted on which platform. They have a framework, a UI, so we got a little idea. JavaScript based website it is. Then we go with this MX toolbox. You can see the detailed information like analytics in the background is running. So the website is hosted and framework is ASP.NET, which is a part of Microsoft and the Windows based language. And then you can see it is hosted also on the IIS web server, which is a part of Windows server. You can see it is running on Windows operating system. So like this kind of information we can grab, and it is also connecting with the PaaS, I think. So that's a part of AWS cloud, and these are the different JavaScript libraries. Don't worry about this thing, that we will also discuss in a detail, like which language is used, how the website is designed. That I will explain it. But here you can see this is the tool name is we use, Webalizer. Okay, so it's an extension in the browser that we use. I have multiple that we will also discuss, but today just focus on this two website, MX Toolbox and Whois Lookup. We have even you can search another alternative tools are available. Not only this thing, you can take any public website you want to go, try to find information, and what are the information you can grab, you can note it, like what are the differences you can find it. Even in MX Toolbox you will get the Whois Lookup. So that is not that you can get only from that website, but the website is good because it give you good almost accurate data. That's it. Now here you can go to the DNS part and you will get all this information. Then you can click on the website and there you will get to IPv4 or something like that, or you can just simply provide the domain name. You will get the same information which we are getting from this Whois Lookup. So alternative websites are available, alternative information we can grab it. That is not an issue. Understanding is that how the website interaction first time if you are doing to testing the website. So what kind of information we can grab before any kind of attack is happen or any kind of breach is happen. So that's the main target is. Okay, so this is how we start the testing approach in the industry also. Whenever we got a new project for website testing, so we do these two things very initially. That is the first steps that we follow. Okay, so in this level, any kind of question, query is there, do let me know. Anybody? No one have any question, query? Or I think everybody is sleepy. It's a night time there, that's why. Yeah, so here any question, query is there, because motive is that you all can understand the core concept. Okay, every day I will tell you lots of new tools, lots of commands. So practice will take time, of course. Okay, but concepts should be understood. That is the main target. Okay, so today I have covered the MX Toolbox, the website, and Whois domain tool. Okay, so the learning of today's class will be like you have to learn lots of things. Like the first to understand what are the DNS record is. Like it's a different part of information is stored with multiple names. You have to understand about the hosting part, how the hosting is work. Then you can understand about the URL structure, and then you can try to fetch information. So there is also no limitation of finding information. You can just take any random website and just try to grab information, and then you can check like what are the information the website is revealing as a public portal. Okay, and even you can just search alternative tools. Not only this thing, we have alternative tools are available. We have more than tools, so you can search that tools information on online to get a part. Because tomorrow I will explain you, we have a one tool called two tools. You can even if you want to learn more in detail. So we have a command line tools are available. The first is NS lookup, and the second we use a recon -ng. Both tools are available inbuilt in Kali OS, while NSLookup is also working on Windows platform also, and Mac you can use it. So both is a CLI based tool. So that I will cover tomorrow because we have multiple commands are available. Okay, so that's the thing. But before coming that, we have to learn this thing so that you can move on to further one step further part. That's the thing is there. So any question, any doubt, anything anyone to add, let me know. No one? Okay, no problem is there. Do practice today. Then any kind of question comes, you can ask. Of course, because without asking anything, I don't know what are the things you have done. Because of course, from the next week, I will also provide some assignment for grabbing information and something like that to do more practical things. So the work will be increased in terms of doing more practical things. Okay, so till we have this week time, because I'm just covering a little bit more theoretical concept with the practical part, and then we will move more advanced, hands-on practical things. These are the web portal interaction that we are doing. Okay, that you can go through it. Then tomorrow we will cover about the security of the browsing part, how we can do browsing on a safe platform. That thing we can learn. So we have multiple plugins are available that we will use it, and how we become secure. So there we will discuss a little bit more about interesting facts about the internet. So tomorrow we'll cover this two tool, and if you got time, so we will see that how we become secure on online platform or doing a safe browsing. Maybe we will discuss there deep and dark internet, our browser, personal privacy information, like these are the things we will discuss. I will tell you in detail how to use, what other informations are available, and other steps. Okay, but before that, just check out these things for today to do practice. I don't know how many people you all are doing practice, because see, practice is more important every day. So you have to take a time, at least half hour or maybe 1 hour extra to do the practice, so that you will be on the same path at which I am. Okay, so I will on the maybe Friday or Saturday I will provide you more task to perform for the weekends. So till try to just grab up the things which are same thing, because recordings are available, but the recordings will only help you if you have forget or don't remember, recall some topic. Okay, so that is important. Okay guys, so this is all from my side for today. Then we'll connect tomorrow with the more command line tools we have to cover, and if you got time, so we will discuss this thing, or else in the next day we will discover, because in this also we have multiple commands are available, NSLookup and recon-ng. Yeah, any question anybody have, so do ask. No one? No question, query? Or okay, no problem is there. I will upload the video. Yeah, any question? Yeah, sure, no problem. Do practice whenever you all get time, because that is main important part. As I am not the person learning, you are the person who are learning. So if you do the practical things, the question of queries or errors comes, so that thing I can able to resolve to grab the things more faster. Yeah, no problem. So see you till, take care, bye bye.